coverage of local high school basketball on WCIA 3 is sponsored by Lowland Ray Insurance Group and Illinois State University. Now, all the action and excitement of Full Court Friday.
A Full Court Friday, I'm Brett Behrens. Craig Schoten and Marley Weirda will join us here in a moment live from State Farm Center. We've got 11 high school games on the way. Scores rolling at the bottom of the screen, but we start with Illinois in the biggest game for the program in years. In front of a sold-out crowd to see the 20th ranked Illini hosting number 9 Maryland. The first game at State Farm Center between two ranked teams since 2013. We pick it up in the first. DeMonte Williams hasn't scored since December 29th. His second three of the game, Illinois looking good early, up 17-7. Then Trent Frazier with 13 minutes left to play in the half. His only points of the night until two late free throws, 22-10 orange and blue, and Andres Feliz gets it going. He scores 6 straight, 28-15 as Maryland calls timeout. A couple technical fouls early. This place was rowdy, but Maryland makes its run. It's Dante Scott scoring to cut the lead to 10. Kofi Coburn stops that with a big-time dunk off the miss from Ayo Dosunmu. Authority from the 7-foot big man. Picks Ayo up along the way, but the Terps hanging tough. Daryl Morcell driving from the corner. He answers Kofi with a dunk of his own. Then we jump ahead with 37 seconds left. It's Aaron Wiggins for 3. After Illinois goes up 14 in the first half, Maryland makes a big run to cut it to just 2 at the break, 42-40. And the Terps continue it in the second. Smith for 3. Maryland pulls ahead 49-44. Terps on a 13-0 run. It took Brad Underwood's team 8 minutes to score a field goal in the second half. He gets a technical. 53-44 Terps after this bucket. And then the Illini answer. Alan Griffin getting the crowd pumped up with a 3. 8-0 run for Illinois, but Maryland too tough down the stretch. Eric Ayala, the friendly roll off the back iron, and Maryland goes on to win it 75-66 the final. Illinois drops to 16-7 overall. Now 8-4 in the Big Ten. It's their first conference home loss of the season. Let's go right back out to State Farm Center. We've got team coverage for you. Craig Schoten and Marley Weirda now live. What a game, guys. What an atmosphere, but Illinois just not able to get it done.
Yeah, it really was probably the most hyped Illini basketball game, probably the last decade or so. Maybe that 2013 game against #1 Indiana, that might rival that one. Of course, that was exactly 7 years ago today. Illinois on the winning side of that one, not so lucky tonight, not able to send the fans home how they wanted. But things, man, they started really good for the Illini, jumping out to that 14-point lead. Couldn't miss a shot. But then things just started unraveling from there.
Yeah, and it was that shooting drought at the beginning of the second half that really seemed to plague the Illini. From there, they kind of just dug themselves into a hole. But it wasn't just that, Craig. It was some free throw shooting that didn't go well for the Illini and some turnovers at some really bad moments that really did it for them.
Yeah, Brad Underwood just said in the press conference that he kind of looks at that zone defense that Maryland changed to, that kind of affected the game for the Illini. They weren't making shots, and it changed the momentum of the game about halfway through the first half.
One, you got to make shots, but the one thing we haven't done a very good job of is throw the ball into the interior. Part of that in the first half. Now, second half, we got the ball right where we wanted it when they played it. But the first half, we didn't have Georgie, we didn't have Kofi, we didn't have Trent in there. I think that was more the problem tonight than anything else. Was just kind of lineups, but did a much better job the second half of attacking it. We got it right where we wanted it, and we just didn't make shots.
Underwood also looked at that free throw performance, like Marley said earlier, where the Illini went 14 for 27, said those absolutely killed the momentum. Same spot that Maryland went 13 of 15. So if the Illini make some free throws late throughout the game, they're right there in this game a little bit closer. Brett?
All is quiet there now, guys. I know that place was rocking a little bit earlier. Some big-time starters didn't really show up tonight. Trent Frazier, a tough game for him. Georgie made some big-time mistakes on turnovers as well, but the bench seems to be pretty good. Once again, they outscore Maryland big time, Marley.
Yeah, and that was a little bit of the glimmer of hope that the Illini needed. And all season, that has been part of their identity, is this bench being able to step up and provide a little bit of a spark when the Illini need it. And Alan Griffin and Andres Feliz certainly did that for the Illini tonight.
Yeah, Griffin missed those 2 games with that suspension, but he's come back and he's hit some huge shots. He hit 2 shots here in the second half to bring the Illini within 1 multiple times, but Maryland went down on the other end, and they hit 3s of their own to extend it back to 4. And then Feliz was just his normal self, getting to the hole whenever he wanted, making those tough layups. So now they need to get those 2 going, along with production from their starting lineup.
Yeah, and a big hit for them tonight was not having most of their starting lineup in the game. Most of them were on the bench with foul trouble, like we heard Brad Underwood say. Trent Frazier had 3 personal fouls, Kofi Coburn with 4, and that led them to change up their lineup a bit. So the Illini knew there was going to be some challenges in this one tonight.
We knew it wasn't going to be easy in the first half. Everything was going for us, and we don't know what happened going into the second, but it is what it is.
We bouncing back, that's all I know. I know, I have a lot of confidence in my team. We're going to get back tomorrow, practice, focus for the next game, and, we're going to get the next one because we capable. We more than capable than that. I know my team. And we just got to keep fighting.
And the Illini have certainly bounced back before. At the beginning of January, they suffered that loss to Michigan State on the road. But since then, they went on a 7-game winning streak. So this, I think, is just a little bit of a speed bump on the road for the Illini.
All right, guys, back-to-back losses now for the Orange and Blue. Michigan State comes in town on Tuesday. Thanks for all your work tonight. High school